Our community at large, we forgot where our food comes from. A whole lot of people, they don't have access to land.
This is the food that has sustained my ancestors for forever. Food sovereignty, it's really our ability to be able to live off the land.
Bringing that back into our community. They can have their hand right in the soil, put seeds in there and watch it grow. I'm excited about a farm because I wanted to really educate people that eating healthy and eating organic and knowing what you put in your food, there's so many things happening in the world right now that we want to put healthy foods in our body and into our children. How we eat affects how we think and how we feel and how we live our lives.
Okay, this jumbo, this mostly go to grower. People that who love to grow garlic, this one go to the grower. This one is called, 1.7 is called culinary. It's go for eating. The very small one like this one, we call them green. So green garlic. Now people also take this one, they will grow, or take a whole bowl like this and growing. So basically we have 4 different sizes.
Our goal is to have a farm store right here where people can come here and pick fresh. Finding where our products will go, that was a challenge for us. To be in the LFPA program has been wonderful because I can do what I'm good at and know exactly where my produce will go.
A red door is supposed to be a welcoming symbol in almost every culture around the entire world. Red door means welcome. Okie dokie.
Hello, I'm Tenzin Botsford.
And I'm Stacy Botsford, and we are Red Door Family Farm. I think that one of the most valuable things that we can do as a community is rally behind people like farmers. You're strengthening the supply chain locally means that there's always going to be food here. On top of that, we're hiring people from the area, so we're making the economy stronger right here in our little town. Athens is just a little over 1,000 people. There's now 3 organic vegetable farms within 3 miles of each other right here, and we're all sending our kids to that elementary school, and we're all bringing life back into this little town. We do crew lunch at least every Tuesday. Depending upon how everyone's feeling, we'll do it another day. Tomato soup with parsley and our tomatoes, everything from our farm. We have some fig, apple with brie, and yeah, it's all from the neighborhood. Before we were farmers, one of the things that we noticed was that the farmers were always the people who were close to their community, valued in their community. We chose to be farmers.
Compost is really important for us because it feeds our plants, it feeds our soil, feeds the whole soil ecology. This is sawdust from a local sawmill being used as bedding pack on a local dairy farm, and then it comes here, so just the actual act of how we're using this resource is cycling around in our community, and then it's coming here to grow high quality produce, which then cycles around our community some more. I feel like Stacy and I share our vision for the future, how we want to see the farm grow and develop, and there's honestly no one else on earth I can imagine doing it with. So.
We make a lot of effort to make sure that everything that we're producing is as good as it can possibly be, as fresh as it can be. Everything that we harvest is going to go out either tomorrow or the next day. Because the second you cut, like for example, the second I cut this celery, it's starting to lose the nutritional value. So when things are being shipped from California or even just sitting in a grocery store for a week or 2 or 3, you're losing a lot of the nutritional value straight out of the gates. I think that the LFPA program is just an amazing idea, but you're pumping all this money right back into the community where we live, making us a more robust farm, more stable, so that we can stay the course.
The Wisconsin Food Hub is one of the partners in the LFPA program. We serve as more of the operational arm and the transport arm. This is a really essential task because we're providing refrigerated transport to make sure that we maintain the cool chain and food safety for all of our farms that are participating. What farmers use the Food Hub for is marketing their product. A farmer's out there in the field or in the greenhouse doing their job, and it's very difficult for them to reach out to multiple buyers all the time and maintain that relationship. In addition, the Food Hub provides cooling and aggregation for the farmers. So once they get their crop picked, we can pick it up and bring it back to our cooler and make sure that it maintains its shelf life and get the field heat out of it. It is so important that the relationships between the hunger relief organizations and transport companies and the Food Hub and other cooperatives are formed, because what we're trying to do is to form new infrastructure within the state. Those partnerships have been formed and they can continue to be sustained throughout the next, hopefully, several decades.
To see if, there's things that needs to be heard or fixed that way.
This event is held here at Longchain to help other farmers to understand more about the process. So we're all coming together. We learn from each other how to farm and sharing ideas so that we can do better for next year. I started Longchain back about 9 years ago. The purpose of Longchain is to create a hub, a place that our community can come together. I work with a lot of farmers here in Appleton. The beginning of the year, I help LFP try to connect to our Hmong communities to bring farmers to sell the produce back into the hub. We help them by translating, helping them fill out their applications, how to prepare their invoices, and also when they have questions about where is the products will be picking up, how to package.
Hunger Task Force is an anti-hunger public policy organization. We operate a food bank that serves Milwaukee County. We operate a farm that's 208 acres. Since the pandemic, we've been serving the entire state through something called the Badger Box. The other, side of it is the local food purchase program allows us to serve kids. And if you think about creating healthy food eating patterns and providing produce that's fresh and delicious and attractive, that's what kids need in order to grow up to be healthy adults. If ever I'm having a bad day, it's a good idea to go out and do a distribution.
Feed My People Food Bank has been around for over 40 years, and feeding people who are experiencing food insecurity is at the heart of everything that we do. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that children, seniors, families are having food on their table. And so that's what we aim to do, is getting good quality food into as many houses as we can, because someone experiencing food insecurity might not know who to turn to or what to do, and we want to help solve that by getting food to them.
For me, this is food sovereignty right here. This is, literally this is food sovereignty. This is a Hekawa. This is a Haudenosaunee calico flint corn that I grew this year. And, this is the food that, that has sustained my ancestors for forever. It's really our ability to be able to live off the land. And part of that today is making a living from the land, and I think LFPA is one of the most important efforts into passing that on to the next generation.